Well, Sal's Italian restaurant in Seaford has been serving up home-cooked classics for decades, and you're sure to be treated like one of the family at this eatery that keeps locals raving. Let's check them out in this edition of Foodie Friday. Sal's Italian restaurant is sure to color your heart red, white, and green, as it has been for repeat customers that have made this spot a Seaford staple.
He's been doing this for 30 years. I've been watching him for 26, so this is how I learned, just watching him do all this. We still like to do everything by hand.
And it's not just the pizza that keeps customers loyal. Luigi Carinante says he owes his cooking chops to watching his dad, but expertly and lovingly prepares Italian favorites. Let's start with the seafood.
It's gonna be crab meat, shrimp, and then chopped up scallops.
Angel hair pasta and cherry tomatoes are the other stars of this dish, one that takes a loving hand to coax out all of its signature seafood flavors.
A little bit of cooking wine, a little bit of butter, and we add some clam juice. We'll top it off with some lemon.
And now to the fiery favorite, penne vodka, featuring bacon, a twist on a classic that's unique to Sal's.
It's the most fun to make. With the olive vodka almost done, gonna add a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
The cheesy goodness doesn't stop there. Chef Luigi says this dish is part of what makes Sal's a go-to spot for locals.
I think our cheesesteaks are probably some of the best you can get around here. Add a couple slices of American cheese.
It's got just enough lettuce on it, it's got just enough tomato. And the American cheese just kind of like plays around and just kind of like brings everyone to the party. You could probably take half of this home for a friend or for dinner, because this is a very healthy helping.
And if you know foodie photog Mike, you know he loves to dip. And when you combine the cheesesteak with the vodka sauce,
Yep, fantastic. Getting just a little bit of smokiness from the bacon, which is very nice. The sauce just clings nicely to the penne, so you get just a little bit in every bite.
now it's time for me to try a very special white pie.
So there's normal white and then Sal's white.
That's a good sound to hear with any pizza crust. You kind of need a substantial crust like that with a pizza like this that has this amount of toppings on it. The ricotta is really the first thing that hits me because it is just so creamy and there's so many wonderful little dollops of it all over this pie. And it's just really nice to kind of have those fresh veggie flavors on top of the pizza, because white pie is a really rich, creamy, cheesy type of pizza typically. And the capellini, a delightful combination of seafood and perfectly al dente pasta that actually got me feeling a little sentimental. They really didn't hold back with the actual seafood that's in here. Really generous helpings of shrimp and scallops and crab meat. I love the cherry tomatoes because they add like this really nice little bright pop of acidity. At home, one of my favorite things that my stepdad makes is seafood pasta, and this reminds me of that so much. It tastes fresh and home cooked. It's a really satisfying meal. And you can just tell that everything on this table has been absolutely cooked with love. And if you go to Sal's, be sure to tell them you saw them on Foodie Friday. And hey, if you have suggestions for me or Mike, please send them to us at newsroom@47abc.com.